Today I'm going to be reviewing these MGYIF Christmas lights that I recently purchased online. Now, these are going to be the LED ones, so I just want to kind of pull those out and show you what exactly that means. So it does mean one of the bulbs are going to be these flat ones versus the incandescent ones that are going to typically be pointy. It also does mean that these bulbs are not going to get as hot as your traditional incandescent bulbs. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the way they've got this kind of wound up because they've got the plug just kind of stuck down into the middle. It does have a pretty long lead, so that's going to be nice. I'm just like, it's all kind of feels like it's going to be pretty tangly in here. Not the end of the world, of course, just, kind of a downside in my opinion. So got a couple of twist ties here. You got to take off to be able to get to the plug. So let me go ahead and plug these in and we'll take a look at them a little bit closer. This is going to be the color on them. So it is designed to be a warm white. It's not going to be as gold or as yellowish of a light as your traditional incandescent bulbs. Again, because of the LED aspect of those. This does have a nice long lead. So you're going to have a long ways before you get to your first LED bulb. And then you can kind of see what those bulbs are going to look like through there. Now let's go ahead and go all the way to the end. And again, like this is kind of just shoved into the box. I really would have preferred if this was wrapped up somehow. Like it's just kind of shoved in there and twisted around. Not sure why that would be the case, but it's just like all tangly, right? So definitely not truly happy with that, as I've got to untangle this brand new cord. You can see what the end of this is going to look like. So you can connect other LEDs to this as long as they have the little round part like they'll typically have on the end. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So on the end of this plug, since it's LED, it'll have this little guy, right? Typically they'll come with this attached. So you just have to unscrew this, pop this off, and then you can connect this to this just like so. It'll fit in. You got a flat end and a flat end like that, and then you just screw that together. So that seals it up for waterproofness, and you can connect multiple of these strands together if you want to. Now, one other thing I did want to mention about these LED lights is that these are going to have some different modes. Now, this one does not come with a remote, but with this, you can just push the button and it's going to change the different modes. So you got steady on, that's going to be the first mode. Then in wave, sequential, slow glow, chasing flash, slow fade, twinkle flash combination, and then off. So depending on how often you push this, you'll get the differences on to here. So good looking lights. I do personally love the LEDs. One, they're a little bit better on the electricity, but two, I love the fact that you can easily change them versus the old school incandescent. You can typically only have them either on or have them on flash. By adding the flash bulb, you get a ton of different options with these LED ones.